Todd, so what happened, man?
With what?
With what? Your father.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't. Peter the Great travels halfway across the country to visit his wayward son. Doesn't matter.
Like, he came here, he left. It's over now. It's history.
Yeah, but you didn't have the guard drag me all the way down here just to tell me that.
No. We're still buddies, right, Zach?
Yes, we are. Why?
Because I need a favor.
Oh, no way, man. Forget it. Come on. The last time
Zach,
that
please. You're all I've got. It's just one last thing that you got to do for me. Please.
What do you want with him?
And you're going to be my witness.
What do you want with a will, man?
I want one, okay?
You're a little young, don't you think?
I got shot a few days ago. Zach makes a guy think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, hey, you know, who am I to stand between an old buddy and his last will and testament? So is that why your father stopped by, to tell you to write a will?
No.
You never told me what he said.
Same old, same old. I'm garbage, he's not. Plus, he wrote me out of his will.
Oh, I get it. So you're writing a will now to tell him that he's out of your will, right?
Shut up, Zach.
Well, hey, excuse me for breathing, but I mean, if he didn't leave you any money, then what are you going to put in here? All the money that you made in here?
My mother left me a trust fund.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not huge, but it's mine. It's the only thing I got from her.
So who are you going to leave it to?
Rebecca Lewis.
You're kidding me, right?
No. I mean, the little kids. CJ and Sarah. Their parents have money coming up the wazoo. But Rebecca, she could use it, and I feel like I owe it to her. For everything that she's done for me. What?
Excuse me, but Rebecca Lewis has done nothing but screw up your life, Todd. I mean, for crying out loud, she turned you in, man. If it wasn't for her giving the cops the lead, you'd be on some beach in Florida with a margarita in your hand instead of in here with a hole in your
What are you getting on her case
Look,
for?
I just don't like you getting all gooey about her. I don't understand it. I mean, and what is this will? I mean, what good is this going to do you here? What if you change your mind?
I'm not going to change my
How
mind.
do you know?
What are you asking me all these questions
Well,
for,
I'm
Zach?
sorry, Todd, but I like things to make sense, okay? How is she going to get any of your vast estate while you're still breathing? And there's no reason to think that you're not going to be. Is there?
So, Rebecca, if you're reading this, that means I'm not around anymore. I made a lot of mistakes. The worst one was hurting you. All I ever wanted to do was love you, Rebecca. You trusted me, you cared, you always tried to see what was good in me. If you can forgive me, please, will you do that? I'm doing a will, giving you what my mother left me. It's not much, but I know you can use it. Maybe it'll make things easier for you. Give you something to remember me by.
Hey, Cecil, how you doing? Sam's got those batteries that you asked for. So how's the lawyer? Got that, will all written?
Yeah. It's right there. I signed it. You got to do the same.
No problem. What's that?
It's a letter.
To Rebecca.
Yeah. I want you to send it to her, okay?
Yeah, whatever. So how you doing, man? You feeling any better?
I don't know. Seems so long ago, you know?
What does?
Spring fling. This whole thing started.
Yeah, man, it's been a crazy year.
You know what I wish, Zach?
Wish
wish I could close my eyes now. Never open them up again.
Well, you'll be in here a long time. There's a lot of time to snooze. It's the days that get long, though. But, I mean, like I said, man, in a couple of years, you could be out on parole, and then...
I'm not spending the rest of my life in prison.
That's what I mean. In a couple of years, you can be out on parole if you play everything right.
There's nothing for me out there, either.
What do you mean by that?
I need out, Zach. You're the only one that can help me.
Look, I'm not going to help you escape, okay? Forget it.
No, I'm not talking about escape. You said you got the run of this place? Prove it.
Look, you want me to ruin what I spent a year trying to get in here?
No one needs to know they came from you.
All right, wait a minute. Stop talking in code. What do you mean they came from me?
Sleeping pills, Zach. Enough sleeping pills to knock me out for good. It's time to put an end to this nightmare. What do you say?
Trying to get them to let me go home tomorrow. That's great news, Jeff.
Yeah, the miracle girl.
Oh, we are so glad this is over, finally.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow. Perfect. Perfect day for you to go home.
Maybe if I'm really lucky, I come to graduation next week.
You'd want to?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to see those stupid hats that make you guys wear.
Well, I'd really like to have you there.
Yeah, since we didn't get to go to that camp thing, I'm unemployed for the summer. Gotta keep myself entertained. So what about you guys? What are you doing?
Well, I've got a volunteer job here at the hospital again.
I'll be babysitting for CJ and Sarah and a little waitressing.
What about you, Mr. Mysterious?
Yeah, have you thought of something?
I want to write.
A book, a novel?
Maybe, about what happened to all of us last spring.
CJ, how'd you get here?
Kim brought me. Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
I need somebody to help me, okay? Sarah, too.
Sure, what's up?
We're gonna write a letter to the policeman who put Todd in jail. And we want you to sign it, okay?
Well, what's the letter gonna say, CJ?
Let Todd out of jail.
CJ, listen, buddy, we can't sign a letter like that.
But why?
Sweetie, we are so glad that Todd saved you and Jessica and Marty. But we can't sign a letter getting him out of jail.
Tell him, Marty. Todd saved us.
I know.
We sent Todd a letter in jail. But that's not gonna be enough.
Wait. You and Sarah sent Todd a letter?
Yup. I did the writing.
CJ, I gotta tell you something, buddy, okay? I really think your heart's in the right place, but Todd's done a lot of bad things before he did this good thing for you, Jesse, and Marty, okay? Now, he needs help, and the only way he's gonna get this is if he stays in jail for a long time.
But that's not fair. He'll be sad the whole time.
CJ, Todd has to pay for what he's done, and helping you guys out doesn't change that.
Well, then if you're not gonna do it, then I'll do it by myself.